Week 2, workout 1, let's hit chest and back. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing attached training. So you can see over here, I've got my bands attached up. I've got different levels. I've got red, purple, and green set up. So I have a different point of resistance for taking my black band and looping it through. So again, you can use pairs of bands, that's fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this setup because in most cases, you guys are gonna have single bands, and that's what I'm gonna be using. So I've got the black band looped in. Our first exercise out of the gate is gonna be chest presses. Now I'm gonna make sure that I get my hands through the loops. If you have handles, by all means, go ahead and use them, but I know some of you may not. So I just wanna make sure that you see how I do it without handles, because I'm sure that you can do it this way. I wear gloves, creates a little bit more resistance or friction on my hands so that I can get a good grip and press. If you have handles, I highly recommend them. So chest press, all right? You're gonna stand here, load the system. Make sure the system is loaded. So as you push out, you keep tension on the system the whole time. That's what's gonna be what makes the difference in your getting a great chest workout. Also make sure you're pushing through the palms of your hands as you press out. You can do staggered stance. You could do parallel stance, but you're gonna find that's a much harder exercise because now your lower body, your base of support can't help you. So you're gonna have to go ahead and make sure, stagger your stance, make sure you go ahead and lock it out in that fashion. So we go ahead and do it that way. Second exercise out of the gate is gonna go ahead and be squat rows. We're gonna slide our hands through the loops. So we're gripping the band, so it's not gripping we're not grabbing the band with our hand, we're sliding it through the loops, putting the pressure on our wrist so that we can train our mid back more aggressively. Squat rows, you gotta make sure you're back far enough so that when you reach out, tension stays on the system. And then you're coming up pulling, rowing. You can go ahead and do it with a parallel stance. You can also drop into a staggered stance and do more of a reach over one leg. My recommendation is if you're not used to this exercise, go with parallel stance first. So that's station number 1. Let's go on to station 2.